So this is the fourth or sixth or seventh, I don't know. It's the seventh annual meeting for the Paradise Group. We've had 7 meetings before this, so this will be the one for both the last week and also this week because the last one got missed because I was away at vacation. So let's go now. Let's hear. This is the index. So what we're gonna cover today is the Paradise Group signature item, which we'll all receive, and then also how a Paradise Group member dresses, basically like a gentleman, opportunities that we will offer you, and then also wrap everything up at the end of the presentation. Let's see here. Receive your signature item. When we're gonna go to Koh Samui, Thailand, the trip in 2024, it's also gonna be in Tokyo and also Bangkok at the same trip. So first we're gonna fly over to Bangkok and Tokyo, and we're gonna spend 3 days in Tokyo, more specifically in Shibuya Center, on a business networking event, where we're gonna meet all the members, verify yourself, get to know the community, just enjoy your stay and have a great time there. Now, when you're there, you're gonna be rewarded with your own signature item, which we're gonna provide to you because you're a Paradise Group member and you really showed the time, been active in the community, and also showed up at the meeting. So what we're currently developing is we're working with a local, what's it called, the Tokyo, basically ringsmith, and this is one of the works. It's quite low quality that we've been looking into, and it's gonna be more special when we're actually gonna receive it. Now I just got a message here. Just give me a second. Yeah, no, it's fine, Anonymous. It will work, absolutely. I'll just recap this for everyone. It's just a short meeting today anyways. Now this signature item is quite unique because you'll all receive it when you're coming with us on the Tokyo trip. And you're all gonna have your own signature, so everyone will get their own unique one, and everyone's gonna be special. It's basically a symbol that you're a member of the Paradise Group. It's a little bit of a status symbol, and only the members of us, our community, is gonna have this. And it's basically a part of our style. It's basically gonna be a part of how you carry yourself, and just shows everybody who's in the Koh Samui, Thailand, we're gonna move, that you are a part of our community, and it really makes you like stand out, that you're actually a part of something, which I think is quite cool. Now, how your ring will probably look, or how we're working on right now, is that it's gonna be gold leaves inside this thing. And we worked, and we got this prototype. Now it's tungsten, which is one of the most like resistant metals in the entire world, which is quite cool. It's quite rare as well. Which is gonna be the inside layer in here, and then we're gonna have wood on the outside, like mixed under this with another titanium, I think it was gonna be. And then inside here is the thing I will think is the most special. We're gonna get cherry blossom because when we're gonna go to Koh Samui, Thailand, it's gonna be cherry blossom season, and also in Tokyo, as I mentioned. And we're gonna visit the Meguragawa River, where we all get a cherry blossom. It's the yellow or pink, what's it called, the flowers, which is very beautiful. I can put it up here real quick here. Just give me a second. Cherry blossom. Let's see here. Okay, do you guys see? Do you see?
No, I don't think so.
You don't see it? Oh, okay,
I only see the PowerPoint. Sorry.
okay, amazing. I'll just screen share my entire screen.
Yeah.
Do you see it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. And yeah, everyone popped in. Amazing. So basically, instead of having the gold leaves as I showed on the presentation here, as you see, we're gonna have cherry blossoms mixed with the gold leaf. So when we're gonna be in the Meguragawa River, I can show you the exact place we're gonna be. Meguragawa River. It's probably misspelled, but I don't know Tokyo or Japanese or anything like that. I'm not a pro at pronunciation. Now this is the river we're gonna visit in Shibuya, which is very beautiful in my opinion, and we're gonna be there during cherry blossom season. And to make it more unique than just having a regular ring with the gold like plating and gold insides with tungsten, which is still very rare, and also a lot of like specialties, we're gonna make it even more unique to yourself. So you're able to pick your own cherry blossoms from the exact here. You're gonna pick the leaf from one of these, and they're gonna make customs design from that like prototype inside the ring, which we're currently working with, which will make it really unique. So for example, when someone is getting married, some people like do it from the sand they've standed on when they're actually getting married. But instead of getting married here, it's gonna be like the signature thing when you actually met the Paradise Group for the first time, which I think will be quite cool. And it's completely free. We get this all for you because you've probably been active in the community or just showed a lot of appreciation for coming on the meeting, which we absolutely appreciate. Now, how do you dress? How a Paradise Group member dresses? This meeting won't cover anything super important if you already have the money to be able to move with us. but some things which is very necessary if you don't. Now, how should you carry yourself? How does a Paradise Group member dress? How the media and a lot of fashion shows have tried to pursue how fashion is right now is mostly like this phony stuff up here. This is actually the Milan Fashion Weeks, and these were the four people who won the best fashion during that time, which I think is quite phony. When this is not how you really dress, I think this is the least. Like, I don't understand why they want to come with this. This is not fashion. That's yes, just phony. No one will take you serious. If you go to a business networking event or with anyone special, and you go dressed in a green whatever this is or a what the hell this is a goofy suit, no one will take you serious. So many people think that their outside or how you look doesn't make any difference, but the first thing people actually care about is how you look, and that really gives an insight, or that really gives you the opportunity to be able to show what you know. But a lot of things really comes to show on how you dress. Now, what we want you to dress like is more like this guy. Timeless classics. Wear the old suits. Wear the things that's always been working. Like a black suit, gray suit, or a blue suit, or pretty much the necessaries for a gentleman of today's age. No modern stuff, no new like GC Kanye West fashion. That's just plain out outlandish. It's very goofy, and that's not how we want to dress. Dress like a gentleman, dress like James Bond, dress like Tristan Tate. If you've seen him on some pictures, he's probably a very modern guy, and he's not probably not the perfect opportunity for you to dress like because he's not really the exact type we want. But that's pretty much a what's it called? A reference on how we wanted you to dress. Let's see here. Opportunities. What opportunity will we offer you when you're going to the Koh Samui with us in 2025? If you don't have the money right now, or if you want to make the money in the future, and you just want to find an opportunity on how you'll be able to move with us, it's very important that you show dedication in the community, that you show up on the meetings, that you've watched the YouTube videos, that you're active in our pools, that you're active in the chat, that you're actually just showing that you're very motivated about this, that you actually want to achieve this goal. Because it's very easy to just sit there and think, yeah, uh, I want to move to Koh Samui, Thailand. I want to live in the islands. I want to live in what's it called, mansions with a group of young business-minded individuals. But when push comes to shove, and you actually have to show up in a foreign country, when you have to leave your comfort zone, when you have to leave the safety of your home and actually move out to a completely different environment, it's very hard to actually come push the show. It's very hard to actually leave your country, to leave your comfort zone. It's very easy to just stay where you are. But that's where you need to change. And one of the biggest opportunities we'll be able to provide you with is that financial security is a very important one. Now, most of you I've talked to and like filled out the forms have said that the biggest struggle for you to be able to move with us in Koh Samui is financials. And how can we help you with that? How can we help you to ensure that you actually be able to finance and actually stay financially secure when you're actually going to be there, that you can actually pay the rent, pay your living expenses? Well, what we came up with is a quite interesting thing and a big opportunity for you, I guess. We've talked to over 7 different business owners there, where we've gotten appreciations and also agreed to some things with 7 different business owners there. And it is that we were able to come up with an agreement that the best people from our community that we can really recommend, that actually shows really much how business minded they are, how great they are, the skills they show, we're able to recommend to some foreign working agencies. And what they want is basically freelance work, where you can like either work as a sales operator, maybe as some other skill depending on what you do, or just general work which won't pay you the average salary in Thailand, it will pay you much more. Because if it were, for example, to become a taxi driver in Thailand or to become a whatever Thailand work you want to do, you have to think about the average salary in that country. And one Thai baht is like a 30th of a dollar. And then the average salary is like, what is it, like a tenth of the minimum wage salary in America. So the average salary in Thailand is actually 200 bucks. So if you were to get a normal job there, you wouldn't make nearly enough to be able to finance a lifestyle which is actually any affordable or any good. So that's why we'll give you the big opportunities of getting great jobs there. And the only thing you have to do is really to be active in the community, as well as show that you're actually financially literate and also very business minded, which I think is a big opportunity for every one of you. Now that's basically all we were going to cover in this meeting. We went through basically that's your signature item. Let's see here. will be something from the trip, and it's gonna be unique to yourself, and it's gonna be custom made. It's gonna be gold and completely free, which I think is quite cool. We went through how to dress. We don't want no phony fashion show looking discos. We want old, timeless classics. We want dress like a gentleman. Fancy shoes, no GCs, none of that goofy shit. We want real suits, and if you don't want to wear suits every day, you can of course wear the like what's it called, casual gentleman style, which is more of just wearing like a great shirt, APK maybe, and some chinos or some good-looking jeans. You don't always have to dress so fancy. You could always go for something less, but always don't dress like this, guys. Don't dress too much streetwear. The only time I can really see that streetwear is beneficial for you is when you're going to the gym. And then we also covered opportunities, which I think is the most important one we did this meeting. And that is we can actually give you work in Koh Samui, which is took away basically the biggest struggle for most of you to be able to move with us, which I think is very necessary. Let's see what Anonymous wrote. It doesn't have to be a suit, just be a gentleman's wear in my opinion. Also that ring looks cool as fuck. Yeah, Ryan, we don't have to wear a suit, of course. You can of course wear like a polo or whatever sees most fit for you. For example, let's see here, like something like this. No, not the football player, man. Let's see here. Something like this is always fashionable. And then also, if you want to dress like Wolf of Wall Street guy, Jordan Belfort, that's always cool. Just look like this guy, then you'll always be fine. Like this is pretty casual for me. If you always go dressed like this, you'll always see it, and it's very comfortable. So you don't have to always wear a suit, and that I completely understand. And if you want to wear a good fashion suit, you don't want to buy like a one of Etsy or a one of some cheap stuff. You could always get a great tailored suit because, in my opinion, the way the suit fits is the most important thing. And you can get a good tailored suit in Bangkok. For example, if you were to get a suit tailored in like London, that would cost you approximately 3 to 10k for a suit because the materials are so much more expensive and the labor is very expensive there. But if you were to get a tailored suit in, for example, Bangkok, that's one of the most affordable ways to get it, and you can pick any material you want. For example, if you want to get cashmere, which is a very fancy material, you can get that. And if you want to get cotton or anything like that in your suit, that would be great, and you get it for very cheap prices. You could probably get a perfectly tailored suit to your body for like 300 bucks, which I think is amazing. And it's also super fun to get a tailored suit. I recommend you get one black one gray one, and one blue one. And then after that, probably a cream, because that's a quite good looking one. Let's see what you wrote here. I'd say suits and some casual gentleman clothes every once in a while. I'd have to completely agree with you there, Anonymous. It's super hot in my country. It's like 35 degrees in my room, so that's why I'm sitting here sweating. Now let's see here. Yeah, so basically what I just summarized here is that you don't have to wear a suit always. I completely understand that. And the most important suit, in my opinion, so you don't go buy like a purple or a red suit in the first beginning, is that you buy a black one. A black one is super important for every gentleman, because if you're ever going to a funeral, you should have a black suit. If you're ever going to a black tie event, you have to wear a black suit, and that's really necessary. Because going to a business networking event, for example, a black tie event, which is the most common one, you have to have a black suit, and it's very important. And it's the most like timeless one, so I really recommend a black suit. That's basically all I have to cover here, and if you don't have any questions, we're done here. And let's see here. Black and blue, navy blue are the first two. Yeah, I'd probably say gray also, and then cream, what I say is the most necessary suits. Do you have any questions, or what do you think?
I don't have any questions.
Okay,
No,
great.
I don't.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, gray. Yeah, I got a question here. So basically, what they asked was, let me go back here. Here's receive your signature item. What they asked was, how would I know what size like to pick for you? And that's a very good question. And I can't just guess your ring size because some people might have very tiny fingers, some people might have very big fingers, and it's of course very special to you. But when we go there, as I mentioned, we'll get a special made for you. So with the cherry blossom we're gonna put in this and the special tungsten, it doesn't exist on the market. You can never buy that off like AliExpress or anything like that. It's super unique and it will cost me quite a big buck. I would pay for it, of course, for you. It's completely free for you. And in there, they basically made it perfectly so it fits great around your finger. It's basically gonna be like a tailor, so you don't have to worry about it not fitting. And that's basically the question answered. And if you don't have any more questions, I think we might wrap this meeting up. Let's see here what Anonymous wrote here in chat. Yo, Ryan, do you have any more questions? If you do, just send them real quick here. If I didn't want to go to Tokyo, I do now. Yeah, I really hope the ring would motivate you, and I really think it's gonna be a signature item to the Kosa Movie group, the Paradise group. And what I'm also planning to do when we're actually gonna get there is try to include something or to know like your family crest. Do you know what that is? Anyone know what that is in the chat? Devil and Anonymous and everyone. I think Anonymous is at work. Lorem has his mic muted because it's super late, and Leah's mic doesn't really work. Hey, Balev, do you know what the family crest is?
Uh, no, I don't.
It's basically a special crest which every family has basically, and it's basically a special signature which really shows where you're from. And I'm planning to get like a special crest for the Paradise Group, for example, that we get something, a symbol that really represents all of us, and we're gonna put it up in both like clothing and also special items, and also wear basically a sign on our every home that we purchase with the Paradise Group is gonna be our like group crest, which is gonna look quite sick. I can pull up a family crest here on the thing here. Oh, we have one for our country. Yeah, exactly. No, it's for all of them. What's it called? Weapons of crest. Something like this. No, no, that's completely wrong. What the hell's that? Family crest. Yeah, so this is basically a family crest. It's like a historical thing for your family, a symbol for where you're from. And we're gonna create a special one of these for the Paradise Group. Basically, symbolizing that what we're for, and it's gonna be in different wearings. Let's see what Leah wrote. I think something in white. I think is whining white timer. What do you mean? I think something is wrong. White the timer is still at 35 minutes. Oh, okay. I don't really understand, but yeah, we can take that after if it's not really too necessary here. Now, I want a little bit of input here. Oh wait. Oh no, what is he doing? I have two people who's in the wrong server. I'm just gonna write to Yashi to join the server. Just give me a second here. Dice. Okay, there we go.